Hello dear students, this is Mushkaraju, English faculty. I'm going to introduce a new course in this video lecture, and it's syllabus. The course is Essence of Indian Traditional Knowledge. It is a mandatory course for all engineering students. It was introduced by All India Council for Technical Education, in short form AICTE. It is the regulatory body for technical education in the country. And Human Resources Development Ministry also approved to teach this course for all engineering students in India. Now, when I was asked to teach this course, Indian Traditional Knowledge, for all the engineering students in our university, I started thinking how students will receive this course. How will they think about this course? I thought a student might think this way. We are pursuing all about engineering. We are knowing about modern technologies, and we are living in a modernized country. And why do we need to know about Indian traditional knowledge? Is it going to help us? Right? This kind of thing might be taken with the students of engineering students. So when I myself thought myself, is this course is going to help to the students of engineering? The same thing, right? But when I was searching for a material to teach this course, I came across a few words about few words about on this course from a professor who works at IIT Kharagpur. We'll see what he is saying. First, your question or my question, why Eitk for engineering students? The professor's name is Indranil Manna, who works at IIT Kharagpur in the Department of MME. Let us try to understand what he is saying. The first statement, let me tell you, this is absolutely necessary. This is absolutely necessary. What is this? It is knowing about Indian traditional knowledge is absolutely necessary. To whom? It is for engineering students or the people who are going to become engineers. As it says here, okay, what is the main objective or aim of studying engineering? As engineering is all about creating something. What is it saying here? Engineering is all about creating something which has societal benefits. For example, you have created a machine, and that machine must has societal benefits. What is he saying here? The machine should help to the society. It has to fulfill the needs of the society or human beings. So if the machine is not going to fulfill the social needs or human needs, it is not going to useful. So what he is trying to tell us is, if you have the knowledge of social requirements or society norms and its culture, its traditions, its professionals, ethics, and human relations, you must create something that is going to have societal benefits. So you must be trained as a social animal. If you do not have the knowledge of society and its requirements, how your engineering or technology is going to help them? So that's why he's saying this is absolutely necessary, as engineering is all about creating something which has societal benefits. And let us see this next point. Unless you know the society and its challenges, if you do not know the society and its challenges, how will you produce something that is required? How will you produce something that is required? Is asking us question. If you do not have the knowledge about the society where you are living and its requirements or its challenges, and what you are going to think and what you are going to create, what you are going for researching, and how will you produce something that is required? So we are pushing to create something to find a solution for a problem, right? If our studies are not going to help to find a solution to a problem, what is the purpose of pursuing? What is having the knowledge it is? So that is why he is saying here. So he also going to tell you, today most of the students forgot to recognize the significance of studying human subjects or social studies or social sciences, and just they have been training passionately, learning about engineering or technical education, but where they are trying to train to know about machines, and they completely trained and working with the machines, but they do not have a lot of space to study about human beings and its relationships and societal norms, and where he is going to fail to maintain the human relations. So this aspect has been mentioned in the next point. The overall objective of engineering will not be met if engineering students are not taught psychology, aesthetics, well-being of the human society, and the ethical issues related to what they create. Yeah. So, being an engineer, you must have a proper attitude, behavior, ideology. You must be trained in a proper psychology, and you must know the knowledge of aesthetics. And because you should, if you have the trained in a proper psychology, then you will become a well-being of the human society, and you'll learn the ethical issues of your work, of your profession. So if you do not follow or maintain human relations and ethical norms with your profession, it is not going to help you as well as others. It is going to collapse the total system. It is very important because engineering is for human beings but not someone else. If you do not know what you are and what is the use of a machine is going to be created for the human needs. If you do not know how a man is and what are his needs, how to continue your relationship with a human instead of showing more affection on machine, what is the use of it? So this is the point he is trying to tell us through this point. And very established universities, they have established a good importance to the humanities or social sciences. In IITs, almost 1/3 to 1/5 of the total credits are dedicated to humanities, social sciences, economics, and management in various forms. It is because engineering students are not getting a chance to study about human and society. So they are lacking the knowledge of humanity and society. So they are nothing but becoming like a robot. They are leading the life of a robot, being trained completely in machine knowledge. So that's why he says engineers need to produce applications which have societal benefits. Engineers need to produce applications which have societal benefits. So if you have the knowledge about the society and human beings and their needs, you will create, with the help of technology, the applications which were created are going to help to the society, right? So this is the point we need to remember in our mind. So do not feel which subject is more important. Absolutely, you say because we are pushing engineering, if you do not get good percentage in engineering subjects, we are not going to get a good job. But at the same time, you need to think, if you learn about engineering subjects, you will have a knowledge on technology, and that is going to help your job. Do you think? So having knowledge on technology is not enough. You must have the knowledge or attitude to behave with a human being. So it is also very important, and recognition should be given to humanities, and that is the point. Okay, so do not neglect while pursuing this course, and you try to learn for your own benefit. It is trying to let you know what you are. This course is trying to let you know what you are and what you would like to be, and what you would like to become. And it is going to give your only self-examination where you can answer yourself. So this course is trying to let you know what about Indian traditional knowledge. Okay? And through this course, what we can learn, okay, what can be learned. Through this course, we can understand the basics of Indian traditional knowledge and able to connect it up with modern scientific knowledge. At the same time, we can also study basic principles of thought process, reasoning, inferencing. I will discuss in the next video in detail about thought process, reasoning and inferencing. And sustainability is at the core of Indian traditional knowledge systems which are connecting society and nature. And we are also getting an opportunity to know the basic principles of yoga and holistic healthcare system. Today, most of the young generation are habituated to do gym. But in our India, yoga is the most effective physical exercise to make ourselves spiritually and physically be strong. Okay, so we are also going to know about yoga and how this yoga is going to help us to maintain holistic health. And at the same time, we are also going to learn through this course about the wisdom capsules in Sanskrit literature. Because this Sanskrit literature is also important in modern society with rapid technological advancements and societal disruptions. So this Sanskrit literature is trying to help us to recognize or understand today's problems and to find a solution for it. Okay, so these are all the things we are going to learn through this course. Let me tell you one difference here. IKT and IKS. Indian knowledge traditions. IKT means Indian knowledge traditions, which means this Indian knowledge traditions are not documented, not organized, not structured, not written down. They are completely in oral form. That is tradition. Okay, a tradition cannot be organized in a structural way, or it do not have any documentation or any written form. It is transmitted from one generation to another generation in the form of orals. It is continued, carry forwarded in the form of orality. But it does not have a particular structure to transform. Okay, that is called Indian knowledge traditions. But later on, the same tradition becomes systematized as the written form introduced. All the forms in the orality are brought into written form. Then it was systematized. So that's why Indian knowledge system we can say. So in traditions we do not have any particular structure for the knowledge, but in system, Indian knowledge system, where we can find a particular structure, it has arranged in systematically. Okay, so the same tradition becomes systematized. So now this, whatever the knowledge which has given a structure or systematized, which is going to be considered or becomes shastras, work of sacred scripture. So the treasure of the wisdom containing the ancient knowledge systems has come down to us in the form of manuscripts. So whatever the traditions which are in the form of orality, and how brought them into a written form, and they were uh, saved in the form of manuscripts, so they are considered a work of sacred scripture. Okay, and now let me introduce the course content or the syllabus of the course here. The course is divided into five units. The first unit, entitled Basic Structure of Indian Knowledge System. So as I already told you, this Indian knowledge system is started with the system of writing, the oral, the information or the knowledge which is in the form of oral brought into written by giving a system for it. And I already told you in the previous slide that they are completely preserved in the form of manuscripts. So these are the manuscripts we can find. This Indian knowledge system we can study based in Vedas. So in this unit we are going to study the definition of the Veda and its kinds. The kinds are Upavedas, Vedangas, and these are the things we are going to study. So Upaveda, what are the Upavedas? We have Ayurveda, Gandharva Veda, Shilpa Veda, Artha Veda, and Vedangas, Shiksha, Kalapa, Chanda, Nirukta, Vyakarana, Jyotishya, Dharma Shastra, Mimamsa, Purana, Tarka Shastra. All about these we are going to study through the unit 1. Okay, and in unit 2 we are going to compare and contrast between modern science and Indian knowledge system. And in another aspect we are also going to study about yoga as a whole holistic health care. In third unit we are going to spend a lot of time on Indian philosophical traditions, where we are going to study about the two schools, Orthodox school and heterodox school. In Orthodox school we are going to study about Samakya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Purva Mimamsa, Vedanta. In the heterodox school, Jainism, Buddhism, Ajvika, Anjana, Charvaka. We are going to about all these isms. Okay. In the fourth unit we are going to study about Indian linguistic tradition, and in the last unit Indian artistic tradition, Chitrakala, Sangeeta Kala, Nritya Kala. About these three Indian artistic traditions we are going to know. Having knowledge about all of these will help us personally also to make ourselves a sound in health and good behavior, and to become a good human being. Okay, so we will meet in the next session with the first unit topic. Thank you all.